Have you ever wondered why some people begin full of strength and talent, but end up falling without even noticing? It feels unfair, doesn't it? But here's the paradox. Many times, the fall happens precisely because everything seemed under control. Samson shows us that strength without awareness is like a car with the engine running, but without direction. And if you think this is an ancient story, think again. How many times have we repeated patterns that pull us away from what truly matters without even realizing it? The great truth is counterintuitive. More strength, more talent, or more opportunities do not protect anyone from their own distraction. In fact, they may even accelerate the fall. But here's the reward. Even in moments when everything seems lost, there is a path back, a place where repentance and humility transform defeat into learning. And that is exactly what we are going to talk about today: how to recognize signs, correct paths, and recover what once seemed lost. If you feel that you have already lost control, or that you are trapped in patterns you cannot break, this message is for you. Prepare yourself to see the story of Samson in a way no one has told you before, filled with examples, analogies, and practical lessons you can apply today. Because this is not about perfection. It is about understanding the process and choosing to walk in the right direction. Now, before Samson was strong, he was chosen. The story makes it clear that nothing there was improvised. There was an announcement, a promise, a purpose. An angel appears, establishes limits, and defines a Kalingevan before birth. This reveals a pattern both ancient and current. Great callings usually come with great responsibilities. The problem is that many people confuse being chosen with being prepared, and those are very different things. Samson grows up knowing that he carries something special, but he does not fully understand the weight of it. He was set apart from the womb, but he did not work on the inner life with the same intensities. He cultivated outward strength. It is like someone who receives a rare and priceless instrument but never learns how to tune it. Wise mentor observes a gift without maturity bones, a risk when examined closely. It becomes clear that Samson started well. Like many people do, he had spiritual experiences, lived remarkable moments, and felt the presence of God early on. But experiences do not sustain an entire life. They must become discipline, awareness, and inner growth. And it is exactly in this gap between calling and preparation that small decisions begin to appear, seemingly harmless, yet slowly pushing the story toward its next act. Samson was not strong because he trained, nor because he had extraordinary genetics. His strength came from an invisible source, and that changes everything. The text makes it clear that the Spirit of the Lord will come upon him at specific moments, not continuously. Yet over time, Samson began to act as if that strength were his own property. And when someone confuses source with the result, the danger is already set. It is like using a powerful tool without knowing where the energy comes from. While it works, no one questions anything. The problem arises when the power source is disconnected and the person keeps pressing the button, expecting the same result. Many people live this way spiritually, repeating old behaviors, trusting past victories, unaware that dependence has been replaced by self-sufficiency. The wise mentor observes that spiritual ego is silent, yet deeply corrosive. Samson began dependent, but ended overly confident in himself, defeated external enemies without conquering his own. Conscience. This false security creates a dangerous illusion that results justify attitudes. Borrowed strengths howled never be treated as personal strength. And when that understanding is lost, the story inevitably moves towards smaller deviations, almost invisible, seemingly harmless at first, yet carrying far greater consequences. Samson's problem was never a single great mistake, but the accumulation of small concessions. He touches what he should not touch, crosses clear boundaries, and turns it into something normal. Nothing explodes at that moment. Nothing seems to go wrong. And that is exactly where the danger lies. When an error does not bring immediate pain, the heart interprets it as permission. The wise mentor would say, the silence of consequences, is not approval. It is delay. Samson eats the honey, taken from the dead lion, breaks his vow, and keeps it a secret. This detail is deeper than it seems, because every deviation begins this way. First the action, then the concealment, and finally normalization. It is like someone who lies once just to avoid trouble, and soon finds themselves living edited versions of their own story. The conscience slowly adapts, and what once disturbed no longer does. No one destroys their own life in a single day. That is a fact. True destruction happens in small portions, almost invisible, disguised as exceptions. Samson was still strong. Still winning battles, still producing results, and that reinforced the illusion that everything was under control. But while he was winning on the outside, something was being lost on the inside. And when that inner loss advances, it prepares the ground for greater conflicts, more intense and far harder to ignore. Samson continued to win battles, and that confused everything. He defeated external enemies with ease, but inwardly he was already at war with himself. His decisions were driven by impulse, anger, and revenge, not by direction or purpose. It is striking how external results can mask an internal collapse. The wise mentor observes, not every victory is a sign of approval. Sometimes it is simply strength being wasted. The narrative reveals an emotionally needy man, reacting more than choosing. Samson did not stop to reflect. He charged forward. It is like someone who solves everything by shouting because they never learned to have an inner dialogue. Physical strength does not overcome emotional weakness, and this pattern repeats itself even today in people who are productive competent, admired, yet deeply exhausted inside. Asterisk when the soul is neglected. Asterisk strength becomes a burden. Asterisk Samson fought the Philistines, but not his own patterns. And patterns that are not confronted always return, only stronger. The real problem was not the enemy ahead, but the lack of inner governance. Without it, every battle becomes personal. Every pain becomes reaction. And it is precisely at this point of emotional exhaustion that certain people, situations, and choices begin to repeat themselves, as if the story were about to teach the same lesson once again. Delilah does not appear out of nowhere. She is a consequence. Samson had already ignored warnings, already flirted with dangerous limits. So the repetition of the pattern was almost inevitable. The mistake here is not merely loving the wrong person, but remaining where the conscience has already warned that it is not safe. The wise mentor would say that insisting on certain bonds is not courage, it is attachment disguised as hope. Samson plays with the secret asterisk of his own strength. As if amused by standing close to the abyss, he lies, tests, provokes, but always returns. This reveals a deep emotional dependence. The need to be desired, accepted, validated. Delilah represents more than a person. She symbolizes anything that slowly drains spiritual life, habits, relationships, repeated choices. The danger is not in the first request, but in the persistence. Samson's heart was divided long before his hair was cut. When someone begins to negotiate principles to preserve connections, the loss has already begun. It is like silencing internal alarms just to sleep better, ignoring the fire that continues to grow. And when these patterns are not interrupted, they advance toward a point of apparent no return, where strength fails, routine deceives, and the absence of God goes unnoticed. Samson wakes up as usual. This detail is terrifying because it reveals how routine can deceive. He rises confidently. Repeats the same gestures, believing everything will work the same way. But something has changed, silently. The wise mentor observes that the most dangerous loss is not strength, but spiritual sensitivity. When the presence leaves and the person does not miss it, emptiness has already settled in. The text says that he did not know the Lord had departed from him. This shows that God's absence does not always come with dramatic signs. Sometimes people keep going to the same places, saying the same words, living on autopilot. It is like maintaining a relationship by habit, without dialogue, without real connection. Spiritual habit without presence creates illusion, and illusion sustains false security. Samson only perceives reality when he is captured, blinded, and humiliated. Pain reveals what distraction hid. Many only awaken after losing something important: peace, vision, purpose. The mentor does not accuse. He warns, it is always better to perceive through confrontation than through loss. Asterisk, and when everything seems finished, when strength is gone and pride has fallen, something unexpected begins to happen, asterisk, in the silence of the prison. Asterisk, asterisk, in the silence of prison, Samson no longer has a stage, applause, or strength to display. There, asterisk, without distractions, he finally sees himself. His hair begins to grow. But what truly changes is the interior. Asterisk, pain does what strength never did. It breaks pride. The wise mentor observes that God works best when the noise ends, because it is in that place that truth, asterisk, can finally be heard. Asterisk, asterisk, Samson's prayer, asterisk, is short, direct, and humble. Asterisk, he does not ask for status, recognition, or a glamorous new chapter. He asks for mercy. This reveals late, but real maturity. It is like someone who, after trying every personal solution, finally admits they need help. Repentance, asterisk, is not self-hatred. It is realignment, and that realignment reorganizes identity from within. Asterisk, asterisk, strength returns, asterisk, when pride falls, and that changes everything. Samson does not die, asterisk, as he began. He dies aware, surrendered, and dependent. The story teaches that restoration does not erase consequences, but it gives meaning to the ending. Asterisk, there is always a path back as long as humility exists, and this truth prepares the heart to understand the final meaning of the entire journey. Asterisk, one that does not end in the fall. Asterisk, but in what the fall produces. Asterisk, asterisk, Samson's journey, asterisk, is not about physical strength. It is about spiritual awareness. He begins with a clear calling. Asterisk, drifts through subtle compromise, plunges into failure, passes through pain, and finds redemption. This sequence is not accidental. It reflects the human cycle of drifting, unconsciously and returning through understanding. The wise mentor reminds us that this story, asterisk, was not recorded, asterisk, to exalt Samson, but to instruct those who come after him. Asterisk, asterisk, what is most powerful, asterisk, is realizing that God did not abandon Samson in his fall, but neither did he prevent the consequences. This breaks two common illusions: that failure is the end, and that grace removes responsibility. Redemption comes through genuine repentance, not well-crafted excuses. It is like someone rebuilding life after losing everything, not driven by fear of pain. Asterisk, but by clarity of purpose. Asterisk, asterisk, the story ends, asterisk, with realistic hope, not romanticized victory. Samson does not return, asterisk, to the beginning. He honors the ending. And this teaches, asterisk, that God works beautifully with conscious restarts. If there is still inner confrontation, discomfort, and desire to return, it is a sign that the story is not over. And this realization, asterisk, prepares the ground for an inevitable question. What will be done now with everything that has been understood? Asterisk, asterisk, Samson's story shows us that strength without awareness is fragile, but repentance and humility can turn any fall into learning. Look at your own life. Asterisk, asterisk, which patterns do you repeat, asterisk, without noticing? Which habits or relationships are draining your energy? Asterisk, even when everything seems normal. Reflect on this and ask yourself, asterisk, what can you change today so you no longer rely only on the strength asterisk you think you have? Asterisk, asterisk, apply what you have learned. Asterisk, identify small deviations before they become major falls. Strengthen your inner discipline. Do not wait for external warnings to become dramatic. Create practical actions. Asterisk, moments of silence. Habits of gratitude. Practices that reinforce presence and clarity. True strength is revealed and consistent. Faithful actions. You can begin now today.